What's good? 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 It's your boy, the Ultimate Rage, coming back with yet another live here in the No Cap Zone, where we have a crazy, super duper strict dress code. Not get the hell off with that capping ass motherfucking bullshit, okay? The only kind of cap that we allow around these parts is your thinking cap. Otherwise, you gotta move the hell around. You gotta get the hell away from me. You gotta stay the fuck away from me. Because around these parts, all we care about are the facts, the truth, the data, the information, statistics, evidence. You know, things that can actually be demonstrated in real life. You know, like in real time. You know, like while we're actually alive and sane of sound mind, because otherwise, I really don't know what the hell these goofies out here be talking about. And to tell you the truth, they don't know what the hell the fuck they're talking about, which is why we gotta talk about it. So, let's talk about it. So, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn on notifications, head to the website off9.com. Link is right there. You can't miss it. You know what I'm saying? Come through the Discord, okay? We got events going on all the time. We hanging out, we chilling, we learning about how fucked up the world is and how we can fix it, working together interdependently with synergy. Because ultimately, the main problem that we have as a society, that I log all the time, that I ask all the time, that we query all the time, what in the goddamn fuck are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? What are our goals? What are our aims? What are we hoping to accomplish? What are the things that we are hoping to accomplish in the grand scheme of everything? Because, as I always state, we have become here in America what I call the scam capital, the capital of the world, the divided states of corporations. Because one thing we know for certain, we don't agree on shit. We don't unite for shit unless it's some motherfucking goofy ass, dumb ass bullshit. Hey, what up? Who the fuck is that? Oh, of course I've heard. By the way, what's up, Harley? What up? Yeah, I heard the shit about R. Kelly. No, I'll touch on that briefly. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go to it. Let's just go straight to it since you brought it up. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like if you haven't already. Come through to the Discord. We're building a community of awesome people who are going to fucking change the world. Dragging the world, kicking and screaming, no matter what. These motherfuckers gotta learn, okay? Because this shit doesn't make any fucking sense. But Harley over here, I do believe, is referring to the fact that R. Kelly's team has queried the president to get him out of fucking prison because he can't fucking take it. Because, oh my goodness, how in the world could he ever survive being a fucking weirdo and having to do his fucking time for being exposed for his horrible antisocial behavior, right? So yeah, I think this is what you're referring to. R. Kelly formally appeals to Donald Trump to commute his 31-year prison sentence, okay? The R&B singer was found guilty of racketeering, sex trafficking, and producing child abuse images, with his lawyer lobbying the U.S. president for more than a year. So R. Kelly has formally appealed to the U.S. President Donald Trump for a reduction of his 31-year prison sentence for racketeering, sex trafficking, and child abuse images, and the filing to the Department of Justice. The 59-year-old R&B singer, whose full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, was found guilty in 2021 of leading a criminal enterprise that recruited women and underage girls for illegal sexual activity and pornography, for which he was sentenced to 30 years in prison. In 2022, he was found guilty on 3 accounts of child abuse images and 3 counts of child enticement and sentenced 20 years in prison, which is serving nearly entirely concurrently, but for 1 additional year. He is currently serving his combined 31-year sentence at a North Carolina federal prison and is currently not eligible for release until January 2046, so 20 years from now. Wow. Anywho, so blah, 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 Kelly's lawyer has been publicly lobbying Trump for more than a year. The request for commutation, made public in court documents, is listed as currently pending and is not a request for a full pardon. So, I mean, look, why wouldn't you do something like that if you can, right? That's the point of having money, of having resources, having wealth, and having a fucking high-priced legal team. This is what they're supposed to do. Their job is to keep you out of prison or get you out of prison, get you off of whatever the fucking charge that you've been convicted of. That's their job. So, as horrible as it may seem in the eyes of the public, this is what the hell they're supposed to do. If they didn't do this, they would be grossly negligent and they shouldn't be in the positions that they have. See, we have this thing called the Constitution, right? Which grants us inalienable rights or something like that, right? So, we have a right to, let's see what it says right here. Okay, Amendment number 6. Okay, see, this is what we do here in the No Cap Zone. Okay, thank you, Harley. Appreciate that. Yo, we're going to be doing a whole lot of shit, and we're going to be having a lot of fun. So thank you for coming through. I really, really appreciate that. But just know, we keep it real around here. So anywho, Amendment 6, rights to fair trial. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. See, these are the rights that we have, right? And afforded to us by the Constitution of the United States of America. So this is what we have to do, right? And as much as it might seem horrible, that's why this is the United States. These are the rights that we have according to our Constitution. Now the thing is that we're in the modern age. We have information data available at our fingertips, but we're still using the ancient fucking system that was created during the time where horse and buggy was the primary mode of transportation, right? We have the internet now. We have social media now. We have all these devices now. We have the ability to interact in real time despite being potentially thousands of miles apart on the other side of the world. So, we have this issue in society. It's not just an American thing, but it's in many nations across the planet where we have these governments in place that have been in place for a long time, and they have gotten so far away from what they should be doing because there really is no clear goal that they're trying to accomplish. So they just do stuff. All they do is just stuff. What up, Icebox? What's crack-a-lackin'? All these motherfuckers do is just stuff, right? They pretend like they're helping the people, but they always use vague-ass terms. So anyway, long story short is, yeah, of course R. Kelly's trying to get out of prison. Why wouldn't he? Who wants to be in prison? Who the fuck wants to be in prison? But at the same time, he has a legal team. He has the right to appeal his conviction and all that shit. He has the right to to partition the president in hopes of getting his sentence commuted, because why the fuck not? Who wouldn't? If you could, why wouldn't you? You'd be a fucking fool if you didn't do that. Now, yeah, we can all say, okay, fuck him and good riddance to him, but at the same time, we've seen people get falsely accused and falsely convicted all the time. Now, I'm not saying that's the case in his case. I'm just saying that we have seen it. That's one of the reasons, the main reason why I'm against the death penalty. Not because I'm against putting to death bitch-ass motherfucking losers who commit horrible acts against humanity, but because there's too many cases of innocent people having been put to death for me to be okay with this garbage-ass government deciding who gets to live or die. Especially when you consider the news of now. Matter of fact, I just saw this shit, so let's go straight to it. I just saw it. Like, we do this shit together. I don't fucking always have a fucking highly produced show. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about half the time. We learn about this shit together. Oh, you've been to jail. Nothing good but the books there. And even half of them ain't good because they got a lot of Bibles and fucking all kinds of sci-fi fantasy garbage up in there that they be having motherfuckers gain access to. It's actually unreal. But check this out, right? So this is the news of the day. I was on Google News, and this is the top news of the day. This is the top story, right? All these different fucking news agencies and what have you. The U.S. soldiers killed by Iran were from Texas and Hawaii, the military says. So what is this about? 2 U.S. Army soldiers killed in Jordan while defending against Iranian ballistic missile and drone attacks were identified on Monday, the first U.S. troop deaths from direct Iranian fire since the opening days of the war. The Defense Department said in a statement that James Feehan, 25, of Yor Beach, Hawaii, and Isabella Gonzalez, 19, of Carrollton, Texas, were killed in Jordan in Friday's attacks. Feehan, the first lieutenant, will be posthumously promoted to the rank of captain and awarded the Bronze Star, Purple Heart, and Combat Action Badge medals. The Army did not provide details about his commendations. He was assigned out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina, to the 32nd Army Air Missile Defense Command. Gonzalez was a private with the 10th Army Air Missile Defense Command in Ansbach, Germany. She graduated last year from Hebron High School in Carrollton, near Dallas, school officials said. She gave her life in that service, and our district is heartbroken by her loss, the Louisville Independent School District said in a statement. Her decision to serve after graduation speaks volumes of her character. See, I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all gonna disagree, a lot of y'all gonna hate me, a lot of y'all gonna say a lot of shit to me about what I'm finna say. I don't give a fuck. What exactly does that say about her character? What exactly does that mean? It says a lot. Okay, then what does it say? What does it say? Because, see, here's the problem. People love to lionize people joining the military, joining the armed forces, and act like that's a good thing in and of itself. But the problem is, what the fuck is the military actually doing? How exactly is the military actually helping the world, helping our society, helping the country? How is it helping America? What exactly is the point of this weak-ass fucking war? Why the fuck are these people dying? Why is this young-ass girl just graduated fucking high school? Why is she losing her fucking life for this fucking bullshit? See, this is one of the things I want to show y'all. And I always show y'all because I feel like you all should know in case you don't. Okay, because, see, the media does a shitty fucking job of educating people, which is why people are so poorly educated, and why even highly educated people here in America are goofy as fuck, retarded as hell, and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Motherfuckers with PhDs sound like fucking amateurs when it comes to talking about politics, data, information, history, all that type of shit, because these bitch-ass losers are paid not to know shit other than what their weak-ass political party told them. Otherwise, these fuckers are basically just mouthpieces for the rich, the bank, the corporations, and the churches. They don't really understand shit, so check this out. This is what I show you all the time. If you're new here, then hey, this is your first time learning something. This is what's called the Global Peace Index, okay? On a website called visionofhumanity.org, okay? Visionofhumanity.org. It has what's called the Global Peace Index, which basically ranks 163 countries in the world based on their level of peace, okay? So it's a composite index measuring the peacefulness of countries using 23 quantitative and qualitative indicators, each weighted on a scale of 1 to 5. Ultimately, the lower the score that the country attains, the more peaceful they are. So obviously, number 1 would be the most peaceful country in the world, and out of 163 countries, number 163 would be literally the least peaceful country in the fucking world. Basically, it's a hellhole, it's a shithole. You don't want to go there unless you want to die, because that is the easiest place to die. You can fucking walk around and just randomly catch one to the dome just cuz, okay? So, that's what the fuck that means. Alright, bet. That's what I'm talking about, Ice. Hook it up. So, here's what I'm showing y'all. As you can see clearly, number 1, and I know that's kind of small in the corner there. Let me see if I can enlarge that a bit. Okay, let me make it slightly smaller. So, as you can see, number 1 is not the United States of America, okay? So, Best country in the world, my fucking ass. So, if you want to find the United States of America on this list, you're gonna have to do a lot of fucking scrolling because we're not even in the top 100. Matter of fact, we gotta go all the way damn near to the fucking bottom because the United States ranks at 134. The greatest country in the fucking world is damn near at the fucking bottom when it comes to the level of peace that we've been able to attain and ascertain and remain. Okay, this is where we're fucking at. Okay, well, let's go 2.54, 134 out of 163 countries. Now, considering that we're supposed to be like the greatest country in the fucking world, considering the fact that America is supposed to be the leaders of the free world and all that type of shit, for us to be so fucking low is a goddamn fucking shame. It's a literal goddamn shame. How are we the greatest country in the world? How are we the biggest, most impactful country in terms of economics and war, and we're so fucking low? Shouldn't we be number one? I thought we were all about this American exceptionalism stuff. So we want to be exceptionally pieces of shit? That's what people are considering greatest country in the fucking world? If that's what you consider greatness, you are retarded as fuck. Okay, so this is why I'm asking, what are these people in the military fighting for? How is this happening? Because if we look at this, right, if we look at the fucking metrics, okay, these are the metrics that they're using to determine our level of peace, okay? Like I said, the quantitative and qualitative indicators, okay? We have the highest incarceration rate in the fucking world. The most peaceful country in the world, right? The greatest country in the world has the highest incarceration rate. How would that be the case? We were so fucking great. What the hell do these goofy-ass, dumb-ass people mean when they talk about us being so fucking great, okay? Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand what's so fucking great about us. We starting wars all over the place. We're getting involved in wars all over the place. And we're not making the world a better place. Motherfuckers claim that they're making the world a better place. They say that they're making the world a better place. But how does that actually happen in real life? What are the fucking tools that these people are using? What are the metrics that these people are ranking this by? What data are they using to determine how great we are actually doing? Because this is what I look at, right? I look at things like this, that show that actually we're kind of doing a fucking shit-ass job. And oh, I definitely always love to show y'all this. I always show y'all this. I haven't shown y'all this in a while, but let me show it to you so you understand that this is precisely how shit of a job we're doing here in the fucking America. We're doing such a great job that, oh, what do you know? We're on the verge of self-destruction. It is now 85 seconds to midnight, according to the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists. On January 27, 2026, the doomsday clock was set at 85 seconds to midnight, which is literally the closest the clock has ever been set to midnight in history. The Bulletin of the Atomic Science and Security Board, which sets the clock, called for urgent action to limit nuclear arsenals, create international guidelines on the use of AI, and form multilateral agreements to address global biological threats. But see, here's the problem. We as a nation don't be talking about none of that shit because as far as the fucking news goes, as far as the media goes, everything's hunky-dory. Everything's peach king. Everything's wonderful. Everything's super great. Oh, we just lost a couple people in the military. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your fucking service. For fucking what? For what? What service are they actually engaging in? How exactly are they actually helping the world? In what tangible, meaningful way are they really actually helping the world? Now, I'm not saying that people in the military don't do good things, that they don't do good work, that they don't help people. I'm not saying that. People always love to get that confused because they're such bitch-ass, sensitive-ass goofies that we can't have real conversations about shit. But, ultimately, the goal is to actually fucking understand what is going on and why. And the fact of the matter is, here in America, we never have clear goals of any kind. There's never any clear, hey, this is what we are doing. This is what we are striving for. This is the goal that we are hoping to accomplish. And this is why we want to accomplish that goal. There's none of that. Like, okay, like this Iran war shit, right? Well, the whole point is also we ensure that Iran doesn't get a nuclear weapon. But see, of course, my thing is, for one, why do we want Iran not to get a nuclear weapon so much? Why do we want so bad for Iran not to get a nuclear weapon? We all know why. Because it might threaten our precious little Israel. It might be a threat to Israel. Oh no, not Israel. Not our precious little Israel. Not Israel. Is Israel real? Is Israel real? Why do we give so much of a fuck about Israel? Why is Israel like so fucking precious to us? Why are there so many of these super duper Zionists and fucking Israel loving fucks in government? Why are they so obsessed? I mean, absolutely fucking obsessed with Israel. What is their whole deal with that shit? Why do they love it so much? Why do we give them so much more protection than we give to our own citizens? We literally pay for their fucking universal healthcare system, and yet we don't have one for ourselves. And we don't even try to demand one. What the fuck is that about? What are we doing? What exactly are we doing? What is the military doing? How are they helping us? How is the military helping us Americans? Okay, and I'm talking about concrete things. I'm not talking about, oh, they're defending our national security. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Because that's a very vague thing to say, because clearly our national security is at fucking risk, considering that we're so fucking low on the global peace index. If we were high on the global peace index, then it'd be like, okay, well, we're fucking pretty goddamn safe. But considering current events like right now, what the fuck are we talking about? I mean, did y'all see what happened in New York just this morning? Did y'all see what happened in New York? Y'all see what happened in New York this morning? You see this shit? Explosion, sparks, fire outside NYC federal building. Suspect arrested. Is there a video? No, that's not the video. World Cup. Man, this shit ain't got shit to do with this shit. Anyway. An explosion outside New York City's 26th Federal Plaza sparked a fire and prompted a major emergency response Monday morning, authorities said. One person was taken into custody following the incident outside the Lower Manhattan Federal Building, which houses agencies including the FBI and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. FDNY said that 4 people suffered minor, non-life-threatening injuries, 3 declined medical transport, while 1 person was taken to New York Presbyterian Lower Manhattan Hospital. This morning, an individual deployed an incendiary device outside of 26 Federal Plaza. The individual has been taken into custody, and the FBI New York office is investigating the incident. Wait. Time out. Time the fuck out. Wait, first of all, so the first question I'm always going to ask is, where the fuck was the Lord when all this shit was happening? Why did the Lord not give anybody any heads up? Hey, my people, my Christians, something is about to go down on Monday, July the 20th, 2026, in the fucking wee hours of the morning. Y'all should probably clear on the hand. Yeah, there was none of that. And I'm still waiting to see if we can reach the Lord for comment. But anyway, outside of that, what about these intelligence agencies? This shit happened outside the FBI. What the fuck? Isn't their fucking job literally to investigate? Isn't that literally what they do, is investigate shit? So how the fuck were they not investigating the fucking loser who fucking let off these fucking incendiary device? What the fuck? And I mentioned the Lord because this happened at New York Presbyterian Lower Manhattan Hospital. And you know how these fucking Jesus freaks love to fucking slap their name on the shit like hospitals just so they could get that extra band of branding going on, you know, because, you know, Christianity healing, even though you don't see no healing happening in the Christian churches at all. In fact, it's a lot of people getting hurt. We'll get into that later. You already know. But I just don't understand. Like, this is the type of shit that fucking happens on a regular basis. We spend over $150 billion annually on the motherfucking military, and shit like this still happens on U.S. soil. The day after the motherfucking World Cup. Right? And that was in New York, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was yesterday, right? President Trump was there, right? And yet this happened today. I don't understand it. I literally don't. Oh, well, you know, our good friend, Democratic Representative Hakeem Jeffries, you know, the guy who's supposedly for the people or whatever, he said in a statement shared with Newsweek, I am grateful to law enforcement for their swift actions to stop an attack at 26 Federal Plaza this morning, for successfully apprehending the suspect and for keeping the people of New York City safe. Acts of terror and violence have no place in our city and will never be tolerated. The individual responsible for this must be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. All that dumb shit. Yeah, how does this happen? How does this fucking shit happen? All this money we spend on the military, all this money we spend on the law enforcement agencies, and motherfuckers always slipping under their motherfucking noses. Motherfuckers always figure out a way to commit these fucking horrible fucking acts. Somehow. I don't understand it. Wait, hold on. Let me check this out real quick. What up, what up, what up? What's good, famo? Oh, oh, oh. What does he mean? What does he mean? I mean, see, and this is exactly one of the things I'm talking about right here. I mean, when you have these fools that are in office who commit, I don't know, war crimes or you know, crimes against humanity and stuff like that, they should be arrested and, you know, tried and jailed and all that shit. But see, here's the problem. Here's the problem. That's what I hate about, even though I agree with Mom Donnie, I agree wholeheartedly with Mom Donnie. But see, if we're gonna be honest, we should start here. Right here. In America. With the fools that are in office, that have been in office the past 30 fucking years. Because all they've done, yeah, I'm talking about the several presidents who have been presidents of the United States for the last several fucking decades. Because all they've done is committed crime after crime after crime after crime after crime against humanity. They do it now. They're doing it right now, and we just turn a blind eye to it because propaganda likes to fucking frame it as, oh, we're fighting for freedom. We're fighting for our rights. We're fighting for the national security. We're fighting whatever bullshit ass propaganda they want to throw out this time. But see, now we're in the modern age. We don't have to accept vague ass, ambiguous ass bullshit. Now we have data, we have information. We can say, okay, what exactly are y'all doing to protect our rights? Which rights are y'all protecting, and how exactly are you protecting that? Because last time I checked, you bitch ass motherfuckers violate our rights all the fucking time. All the goddamn time. Remember that shit that happened in Minnesota like several months ago? Remember when motherfucking ICE just decided, you know what? Yeah, the Constitution's fuck that shit. We're just gonna fucking murder motherfucking American citizens. Who gives a fuck if they have the fucking 4th or 5th or 6th or whatever the fuck amendment? How about this? How about you just take this 9? Who gives a fuck how many amendments you got? Just take this fucking 9 to the dome. Take this motherfucking M16 to the face. How about that shit? This is the problem that we have. This is the problem that we have. I don't get it. I don't get why these fucking loonies are always here saying all this motherfucking crazy shit, but not demonstrating the reality of what they claim they're talking about. This is why the information age is so important, because now we can be clear. Now we can demand clarity. We don't have to accept propagandistic bullshit. We don't have to accept fucking catchphrases and ad copy and fucking dumb shit like that. We don't have to just vote blue no matter who, or vote red until we're dead. Now we can demand actual information. Like, hey, what the fuck are y'all actually trying to do? No, don't just say we're gonna fight for government security, and we're gonna fight to protect the rights, and we're gonna fight to tax the rich. We're gonna... What the fuck does that mean, fam? What does any of that mean, and how exactly are you gonna do it? See, we have this problem, right, where the people, the American people, have completely zero understanding of how any of this fucking civic shit actually works. They think they vote Democrat, Democrats get in the office, Democrats just gonna do Democrat shit, rinse and repeat. They think that's how it works. They actually think all they gotta do is vote once every blue moon, once every 4 years, like it's the fucking World Cup or some shit. They just fucking do their thing, they get that little sticker like they're fucking 5-year-olds in first grade or some shit. They act like they did some shit. I don't understand. What's good, Dion? What up? What up? I don't understand how it's 2026 and these fucking goofies are still out here acting like this is the reasonable way to act, when we have all this information available to us, when we actually have logic, reason, fact-based evidence, when we don't have to just be these fucking like zombies, like just worshiping politicians and political parties like they're fucking religions. We can actually have an actual agenda. We can say, look, here are the things that we want. Are you gonna fuck with this? And if so, how are you gonna do it? Don't just tell me, yeah, we're totally gonna do it, bro. Y'all been saying that for the last 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 250 fucking years. Now that it's the modern age, y'all gotta actually give us the blueprint. Give us a timeline. Give us the actual methodology that you are going to implement to get us